The house on Ashford Street. The storm hit harder than anyone expected. Rain slashed sideways, thunder rattled windows, and the wind carried a howl that sounded alive. Daniel, a homeless man who had been wandering the city streets for years, needed shelter. His coat was soaked, shoes squishing with every step. That's when he saw it, the old house on Ashford Street. Boarded windows, sagging roof, front door hanging on one hinge. Everyone in town whispered about it. Years ago, a father had murdered his wife and 2 children inside. No one lived there since. But Daniel didn't care. It was dry, and the storm was violent enough to kill him. He shoved the door open and slipped inside. The smell hit him first, mildew, rot, and something faintly metallic, like old blood soaked into the walls. He pulled his wet coat tighter and stumbled into the living room. The house was silent, until he heard it, a giggle high-pitched, a child's laugh echoing faintly down the hallway. Daniel froze. The storm outside roared, but the sound had been clear, close. "Hello," he whispered, his voice cracking. No answer, just another laugh, followed by the patter of small feet across the wooden floor. His heart hammered. He knew the story. The father had gone mad one night, grabbing a hammer from the shed. They said the children never even had time to scream. Daniel tried to convince himself he was imagining it. Just a storm, the wind rattling the boards. He lay down on the floor, curling up, eyes shut tight. But then something tugged at his coat. He shot upright. Nothing, just shadows in the corners. He moved toward the stairs, flashlight trembling in his grip. The beam cut through dust and cobwebs. On the wall, he saw something that made his stomach twist. Crayon drawings. Stick figures with wide, round heads. A family. Someone had scrawled over the father's face, with black. From upstairs came the sound of footsteps. Slow, deliberate, too heavy to be a child. "Who's there?" Daniel shouted, his voice breaking. Silence. Then, right behind him, he spun, flashlight beam jerking wildly. No one was there. The front door slammed shut with a force that shook the walls. He sprinted to it, yanking the handle, but it wouldn't budge. The storm outside screamed, the windows rattling. From the hallway, a shadow stretched toward him. Long, thin, a man's silhouette. Daniel's breath caught. The shadow raised something long and heavy, a hammer. The last thing Daniel heard before the lights blew out and the house sank into total darkness was the sound of children laughing in unison.